Understanding Java programming fundamentals. Let's start with the core principles of Java programming. First, we'll explore how to identify inputs and outputs for a programming problem using an input processing output table. An IPO table helps identify what inputs a program needs, how it processes the data, and what outputs it produces. Let's see an example for a temperature conversion program. Next, let's cover Java variable naming conventions. Variables should be descriptive, start with a lowercase letter, and use camel case for multiple words. Java variable names must follow specific conventions. They should start with a lowercase letter and use camel case for multiple words. Let's look at some examples of good and bad variable names. Now let's discuss data types in Java. Java has several primitive and reference data types, each with a specific purpose. Java has two categories of data types: primitive types and reference types. Primitive types include int for integers, double for decimal numbers, boolean for true-false values, and char for single characters. Reference types include string for text, arrays for collections of values, and custom classes that you define. Reference types are more complex and store memory addresses rather than actual values. Finally, let's examine constants in Java, values that don't change during program execution. Constants are declared using the final keyword and are typically written in all caps with underscores separating words. They provide values that should not be changed during program execution. These fundamental Java concepts provide the foundation for building robust and maintainable programs. Typecasting in Java is the process of converting one data type to another. Java supports two types of casting, implicit and explicit. Implicit casting happens automatically when converting from a smaller data type to a larger one, such as from int to double. Explicit casting requires manual conversion and can lead to data loss, such as when converting from double to int. Java follows a specific order of operations called operator precedence. This table shows operators from highest to lowest precedence. For example, in the expression 2 plus 3 times 4, multiplication has higher precedence than addition. When implementing Java solutions, we follow a structured algorithm design process. We start by creating an IPO table to identify inputs, processing steps, and expected outputs. Next, we convert our solution to pseudocode, which is a human-readable description of the algorithm. Finally, we implement the solution in Java using proper syntax and data types. Java provides a rich set of libraries through its API, which can greatly simplify our code. Some commonly used packages include java.util for collections and input, and java.io for file operations. For example, the scanner class from java.util allows us to easily read user input from the console.